Hi, my name is Rodney Lay, and I'm the Assistant Director in Campus Recreation in charge of the Outdoor Adventure Program. And every year we send students around the world for adventures, for education, and for recreation. And we know that when you go to other places in other countries, water can be a major problem. So today I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about ways you can treat water that you find coming out of a tap somewhere that you don't trust. The water you get coming out of a tap can vary tremendously in its safety and its quality. We're going to talk about water that's mostly clear, that doesn't have particulate matter in it, and you should try to get the water to be at that level whenever you can. You could strain it through just a simple coarse t-shirt if you had to get some of the particulate matter out. You want it to be as clear as possible for the best ability to purify it so it's biologically safe. You may or may not be able to do anything about the fact that it's going to be an odd taste. So let's start with the first of the three different ways, and that is using chemicals. The most common chemical that's used to purify water biologically is iodine. This is the brand name of Potable Aqua. It's been around for many, many years. Potable Aqua is a measured tablet that allows you to know exactly the dose you're putting in at the various times, and you can easily measure what you're doing. There's another method. The brand name is called Polar Pure, and this is actually grains of iodide crystals, and you fill this with water, any kind of water, wait till it saturates, and then you can pour the liquid right out into the cap, into your bottle, and wait 20-30 minutes for it to purify. This works, and it works pretty well. You have a little problem with the fact that there is some taste and some back odor with that. So there are tablets available that will neutralize the iodine type taste and flavor. You can also use a new system which is out there. It calls itself chlorine dioxide. It's actually a stabilized form of chlorine dioxide, and you have a part A and a part B, and you mix it in this little cap that comes right on the top of the device. You create what's really a very strong oxidant, and you pour that into the water and give it a few minutes, somewhere between 5 and 20, depending on the cold, whether it's cold or warm, and the turbidity. If you can't see pretty much through the water in the bottle, you're going to have to wait a long time for it to purify. You could also buy the Aquamira brand in tablets, which is really helpful. Probably the most effective way of purifying in a pinch is to try to get some household bleach, which you can buy anywhere in the world, and add drops of bleach directly to the water. Think about it. Swimming pools are purified with chlorine, so if it tastes a little bit like a swimming pool and you've waited 20 minutes, you're probably just fine. The second type is to mechanically purify your water, and this has an advantage. In mechanical filters are designed to remove odors and tastes, and many of them also screw right onto the standard classic Nalgene bottle. So the cartridge can be ceramic or carbon, and you push this lever from any source of water you want, the cleaner the better, and presto, you've got pretty clean water. One negative is this does not do filters, or does not filter viruses very well, because the size of the filter pores. The key here being that a protozoan, say like Giardia, is say the size of a school bus. A virus is the size of an orange. So that means filtering it is almost impossible. So if you're concerned about viruses, and you probably should be in many developing countries, you need to go back to iodine. Finally, and probably the most modern and clever of all these processes, is to use some sort of ultraviolet technology. This is a brand called SteriPen, and it's battery operated, has little sensors on the side so it doesn't activate at the wrong time. You activate it, stick it in the water, and stir it gently. And in clear water, in 60 to 90 seconds, this kills everything that's alive. This system is used on a giant mechanism, a giant level in all the municipal places around the world. And you can buy it as a self-contained unit as well in a water bottle. I hope those are 3 different ways that make it sound like you can purify the water you need for as long as you need and be safe. Happy drinking.